groups and all Israelite communities and all breakoffs from One West and breakoffs from breakoffs from breakoffs from breakoffs. No matter what rainbow uniform you wear, red, white, purple and white, all white, it don't matter. You should all treat the ISUPK like your weird, misunderstood Sabbaths. You shouldn't do anything until you counsel with the ISUPK. We'll tell you when and what to eat. We'll tell you who to marry. We'll tell you who to have sex with and how. We'll tell you how to resolve conflicts with your wives. We'll tell you how to resolve conflicts with your kids, your brothers, your sisters, your parents, your friends, everybody. We'll tell you when and how to pray. We'll tell you how to direct your life in a way that's pleasing to the Most High God of Israel and our Black King Yahushua, aka Jesus Christ. We will be to you instead of a God. Just like the Most High told Moses in Exodus 4:16 that Aaron would be to him instead of a mouth and he would be to Aaron instead of a God. That's what we'll do for you. It is what you all need because none of you know what the fuck you are doing. I pray you understand. Shalom.
If she has your DNA and it's in you, she's going to want to connect. And once she sees how magnificent and how powerful, and even this form that you did, this profound display of love, you know, in having this platform, I think it's going to blow her mind because, what you're doing here is not just selfish. You're using this situation to help other people find their way. And so even in that, where, it's benefiting her, she'll be able to see this. This is part of her legacy. You're part of her legacy. But other people will be able to share in this and say, thank you, brother, because this podcast, this show saved my life.
Business moves fast. Your communication should too. Dialpad is the AI-powered platform built for better customer engagement. It's one platform for call.
Bust their head. ODing on a beat, Narcan flow. Got my boots tied up on my feet in dark camo. Lifestyle not for Robin Leach, I'm more Mike Jones. They don't love me now, but they love when I'm on. I got demons in my face and they'll never leave me alone. I got brothers upstate, they just wanna make it home. Tell them hold their head, tell them do it for the fam. While these faggot fuck boys out here doing for the gram. I just do it cause I can and I am who I is. One West warrior, my standard is big. I see shit differently, speak with efficiency. Shit, can't nobody get with me. Yeah, this how monsters ball. I mean, we could do it, get them Glocks involved. I mean, put you through it, let them shots ring off. I mean, get right to it, we ain't got that long. Still sipping plenty Henny straight with my dinner date. Pretty face and her pretty shape like a figure 8. I just wait, let her seal her fate, cause she feeling great. Not a race, but she finished first and I finished late. I don't really sleep, but I rest when I'm buried though. Bad Trini shorty cooking roti in the curry go. She just get up on it, wind around like a merry-go. Got me on my terrio, ooh, kill it, there you go. I just really love it, she don't call me by my government. King Ty, oh, I'm King Kong when I'm up in it. Never on no sucker shit, I write with an oven mitt. I'm nice and you haters in my light, turn it up a bit. Yeah, this how monsters ball. I mean, we could do it, get them Glocks involved. I mean, put you through it, let them shots ring off. I mean, get right to it, we ain't got that long. Cause the killers and the gangsters and hoods that be dangerous. Trigger finger getting kinda itchy, feeling anxious. Get a little bitty with the pistol by her ankles. Have her paint the walls with your blood like a Van Gogh. You rappers calling, I'm about my dough and my cake. I'm with control and I pay the toll and roll out of state. I coming back, I'm sipping off a Patron to the face. The only thing I ask is for my dogs to be great. Throw the paper in the air and let it fall. Take a tape of a parade. Day that all of my soldiers getting paid. The sword and the pistol I keep when I carry it. 144,000 soldiers in the chariot. Yeah. this how monsters ball. I mean, we could do it, get them Glocks involved. I mean, put you through it, let them shots ring off. I mean, get right to it, we ain't got that long. Yeah, this how monsters do it. I be riding around the streets blasting monsters music. One West, hold me down, you is not gonna move it. Go around, come around, hope you not that stupid. All I'm seeing people catching death in these streets. Lost souls of the ghetto, that's what's left in these streets. Young and 15 catching wreck like a beast. Cause the strong keep it going, only rest for the weak. I don't really sleep, I keep one eye open. Stomping on these rappers on my feet, 5-4 shit. Any money and bullshit, but I picked the 4-5. Hit them with the stick, have it lift them like a forklift. Yeah, this how monsters ball. I mean, we could do it, get them Glocks involved. I mean, put you through it, let them shots ring off. I mean, get right to it, we ain't got that long. Used to move the line of pins, quarterbacking like Donovan. Now I'm sipping Jonathan Walker, don't try to challenge him. You might get your lips all swole without collagen. Bro, you better slow your fucking roll, have some common sense. Point game match, settle scores if you wanted to. Big dog wrecking shit, I'm more like a Marmaduke. I'm more what you never saw before, I'm a monster. Roll up on you, then just get the shotgun like I'm Blanca. This ain't street fighting, this about that gunplay. They be on the block back and forth, but it's one way. Battling for yards like it's Super Bowl Sunday. Trying to bring the chip home. Better get that big chrome.
All right, this is Rooted Speech, man. We got Captain Tower in the building.
Yeah. Who's that?
Yeah, so Cap, man, let us know where you from.
Yeah, I appreciate you having me, man.
Shalom Israel. How about Shemina Shabakathum? To the brothers, Yahweh Shema, Alathum by Shemina Shah to the sisters. We are the ISUPK, established out of 1 West, 125th Street, Harlem, New York City. And I'm your humble servant, priest and officer, Isaiah Allen. Tonight is a Tuesday Brotherhood Class. Give yourselves a hand. Right. You know what I mean? Could have been doing anything. You know what I mean? Could have as many choices and options that you could have taken at this very moment, but you chose to improve your life. You know what I mean? To make a decision, to take a step forward in your life path, your destiny. You know what I mean? To finding and learning, uncovering who you are. Right? You know what I mean? And the truth is, as it pertains to the Bible, right here, okay, you are the true Jews of antiquity, the true Jews, the Hebrews of ancient days. You are the Hebrew Israelites, Black people, Hispanic people, Native American, you know, the First Nation, right? You are the First Nation. Salaki. Let's get a verse right quick. Deuteronomy 32:7. Because people need to know. You need to get the air beneath your wings. You need to get that wind within your chest and your lungs. You know what I mean? To give you that confidence. Give you that first foot forward, your best. You make your next step, your best step. It's okay if you've fallen, you made mistakes. We're not perfect, okay? But you can, you know what I mean, change your life. You can make an effort so that men can look upon you with honor. That sisters can look upon you and be proud of your achievements. You know, being strong in your humility for our sisters, and men being men again, right? Putting the cojones, or what is it, cojones, back in you, You know what I mean? Put the steel back in your metal, my man. You'll make you a man again. You okay? You ain't about barking, but you know that our enemies will know that when it's time to bite, they're already bitten. It's done. Okay, and it's nice. We're a non-violent organization. You know what I mean? We preach love. We treat but however we do carry. Okay, we carry, the strength of the sword and the strength, that you hear in your ears, the tongue, right? The mightiest power out there. It's not a pens, it's not of swords but pens. You know what I mean? And you don't know what the truth is, it depends if you're here or not, right? Because that's where the truth, that we are the home of the truth. You understand? Who got that verse?
Deuteronomy 32:7.
Come on, brother. Let's rock. Let's do it. Let them hear you. Let them feel you.
God, the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 32, verse 7. Remember the days of old.
That's right.
Consider the years of many generations. Ask thy father, and he will show thee thy elders, and they will tell thee.
Go ahead. Ask your father. He gonna tell you. Okay. And spiritually speaking, you ask the men above you. Okay. You ask your brother, the brothers above you. Okay. Sisters, you ask sisters, and they'll put you in the right direction. Hey, speak to your husband. Speak to your camp leader. Speak to your father. Okay. Now, the Lord put prophets on earth to do his will. The words that we're reading right now were written by men. And those men were Black, Hispanic, and Native Americans.
Right.
Got a question? Okay, my bad. You know what I mean? So, and those men were Israelites that wrote this book right here. And the true Israelites are Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. And don't those people, it's not those people you see wearing a little teacup on their hat. They got so much money, but they only afford a piece of cloth in the little bald-headed spot. Salaki. But, looking at the character of the people in the ghettos, in barrios, you look at the characters, or as they say in another language, kade character, moun ki nan zon yo, ki nan kap soufri, right? Look at the character of those who are suffering, man. You know what I mean? And they're so humble. You're so, you take with such grace and stride. But Lord forbid your oppressor, the so-called Caucasian, you know what I mean, that the Bible speaks of, which is the devil, that the Bible speaks of. You look at him, his seed, his people, they get a little bit of a bad day, everybody goes away. They go night-night. Okay? You go to a recess in your school, that's the last time you see that kid again. That's what they do. That's their bloodline. They have one little girl break their heart. They want to destroy the whole world, right? Because they can't handle a little bit of pain. You look at the Lord's children. For thousands of years, we've been enslaved, right, by Syria, Egypt, Persia, Rome, Greece, and we gone past 400 years in America, the new Babylon, and they love our style. They love your chicken. They love your Aunt Jemima. Put it on their pancakes. They love everything about you, but they wish they could be you, but they can't be you. Okay, you know what I mean? Let's read that verse. Matter of fact, let's go to the next one, verse 8. Lord Kushan.
God, the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 32, verse 8. When the Most High divided to the nations their inheritance, when he separated the sons of Adam, he set the bounds of the people according to the number of the children of Israel.
Listen, even the sons of Adam were separated, man. You know, even the sons of Jacob, right? The sons of Abraham, right? They're separated. Not every son or daughter is the same. You understand? Now, for those who are chosen, the Lord put you above the rest.
Right.
He put you on a pedestal. Okay, let's read that one more time.
Book of Deuteronomy, chapter 32, verse 8. When the Most High divided to the nations their inheritance.
Now remember that. He divided amongst the nations an inheritance. So what's inherited, what is beset for you is completely different what's set aside for another nation. Your inheritance is everlasting life. It's the truth. It's salvation.
Right.
You know what they inheriting now is a problem, and they're gonna get it real quick, because you see how they abuse us, they use us, and they just throw us away when they're done, like with trash or nothing. You know what I mean? But the day is coming, you know, real soon, Most High in Christ. You know what I mean? Where our people will see the fruits of our Father's labor. Okay, we will see justice for the great embarrassment of our King, Yahweh Shah HaMashiach. You know what I mean? Who's a black man, right? You know, we about to go into that in a little bit, but let's keep going.
When he separated the sons of Adam,
All right.
he set the bounds of the people according to the number of the children of Israel.
Next verse.
For the Lord's portion is his people. Jacob is the lot of his inheritance. He found him in a desert land.
Let us know when you're done.
And in the waste, that was the end of 9.
That's not okay. So at the beginning of 9, we are the Lord's portion.
Right.
Right. You know, when your mama done cook, for, you know, for those of us who are blessed to have a good mama, right? You raise up, and you know what I mean. You know about she have a good cooking. Days that she put a big meal, but you know, it's a portion set aside for Papa. Is that big chicken? Right. That one that Papa's been grinning at, you waiting for 2 hours.
Right.
You know that's daddy's leg, daddy's meal. That's his portion. You got your portion coming up. It's a nice big plate. You got the mashed potatoes on it. You got the mac and cheese, and you know the little gravy and all that. And you waiting on your portion. You hungry, but you know that's your portion,
right? Right.
That your mama or your daddy has set forth for you, right? But you understand that you are the apple of your Father's eye. He has set aside you as his portion. He ain't put a, you know what I mean, as in this context, right? He ain't gonna let you spoil. He's not gonna let you go away. He's not gonna leave you for the enemy to destroy you, right? You belong to his, right? This portion of the land is your father's, right? That's his. You know, he gave you 400 acres. He has 10,000, right? The earth is his footstool, but this, you know, certain portions belong to him, right? Everybody gets their own, you know, as inheritance. Now, for the wickedness of Esau, he has inherited an alignment. He has inherited punishment. He's gonna get it soon. You better dodge him like an angry bullet. Let's read that one more time. And let's 9.
For the Lord's portion is his people. Jacob is the lot of his inheritance.
All right. So that says it all right there. Jacob, you know what I mean, was a black man.
Right.
You understand? Now, let's go to 2nd Ezra 13 and 40. And Trooper, I want you to get, let's see here. You got your Zonovan with you?
I don't want.
I won't get that, man. I think mine might be in the trunk, but or somewhere. All right. So you can get Revelation 1 and 14. Come. As we explain to the people the description of our Savior, right? The living, you know what I mean? The Son of God, living power. All right. You got your second. Okay.
Second Ezra 13:40.
All right. Let's go ahead and read that, Buck Shah.
God. The book of Second Ezra, chapter 13, verse 40. Those are the 10 tribes which were carried away prisoners out of their own land in the time of Hosea the king, who Salmanasar, the king of Assyria, led away captive. And he carried them over the waters, and so they came into another land.
All right, let's go to 39. No sweat. Matter of fact, let's do 38 to explain some of the punishment that's coming to Esau, right? The things that we've had to endure, lots of anguish and punishment and torment, you know, and it should make you feel, you know, at ease, man. Thank the Lord, knowing that your oppressor is gonna feel worse than what he dished out. Let's read that, brother.
God. The book of Second Ezra, chapter 13, verse 38. And shall lay before their evil spirits, Salakia, and shall lay before them their evil thoughts, and the torments wherewith they shall begin to be tormented, which are like unto a flame. And he shall destroy them without labor by the law, which is like unto me. 39.
Man, this is sort of right there. Excellent, brother. You know what I mean? And all the anguishment, all the pain, of the you know, the horrors that we've suffered as a people, the Lord will bring terrors. Man, let's get that first, man, if you can. The terrors, try to make them afraid, right? Because the Lord, the most high power of Israel, Yahweh is his name, he will bring forth terrors. He's gonna make your oppressors afraid. He will lay shame to their houses, bring their buildings to stubble. Well, no brick will even find another brick to lay upon. You understand? He's gonna destroy them sorely for the destruction that they have, you know, did upon us. we were not at war. We're a peaceable nation. There's no conflict that we know of, right? He just came out of nowhere to oppress us, to destroy your lives, to crush your women, you know, to destroy your children, conquer, steal your land. You know how hard it is to work, to have a building and to pay taxes just to have this devil come over here and steal your horses, right, steal your land, and now he's trying to steal your identity. But listen, my people, it ain't gonna happen. You know, he could do what he could do only for so long. You got something, brother?
The precept for the terrorists should make them afraid.
What you got?
The book of Job, chapter 18, verse 11.
We'll get there with you, brother.
Okay.
All right.
The book of Job, chapter 18, verse 11. Terror shall make him afraid on every side, and shall drive him to his feet.
You know what I mean? Excellent. The water for that, brother. And you know what the Lord, what the prophet is saying, you know what I mean? The Lord speaking to the prophet right here, you know what I mean? Terrors shall make your oppressor afraid. He's going to be anxious. He's going to be nervous. He's going to be running around like a chicken with a head cut off. You know what I mean? He's going to be so nervous. He's going to be pointing a finger in directions he don't even know of, right? That's why everything's going on right now in the world, he blames you. He's, you know, something happens overseas somewhere, he blames a black man. right? The so-called is it real or is it Israel, whatever the fake Jews call themselves these days, synagogues of Satan.
Right.
They messing up. They winning it. They got free healthcare, free schools, free everything. You name it. And it's still losing.
Right.
How you gonna be winning and you still losing? That don't make no damn sense. And being that they're losing the public relations war, they blame the black youth, the kids down in the colleges, the people on Twitters, the people on TikTok.
Right.
They blaming the youth. They blaming you because you are finding out that you're the true Jews, and they blaming you because their hold on reality is falling. Their matrix. They need you to be Morpheus. They need a blackface to roll out this new world that they're creating.
Right.
They need you to be the scribes, the priests, to usher in this new world disorder that they've, you know what I mean, that they got going on. You know what I mean? And it's Barakatah Yahweh Howard Shah for Commander General Hanna. You know what I mean? This ISUPK, this truth that we got here, that people are starting to wake up.
Right.
All over the world. Pretty much every state has a school, you know, has a presence, a UPK presence in the state. Right. And we going on to many 65 different nations and whatnot. Even more. It's still growing. I gotta check the list again.
Right.
We got schools in Jamaica. Britain, I think we got 4 schools in Texas now. It used to be 1. You know what I mean? Well, the truth is growing faster than the speeding train. You know what I mean? And you know, we thank you for being a part of it. Okay, just doing your part, putting your brick in to see this creation, this child, this you know what I mean? That the Most High has bestowed upon you. You treat that creation right. You know what I mean. You grow this truth. You put your efforts in, and things are gonna be, you know, the way they should be.
Right.
Okay. Still have some hardships here and there. Life is life. The game is the game. But you're gonna be able to play it now, man. Right. You're gonna be a player in the game now, man. You know what I mean? You're gonna be on it. You got your boot shot and the preparation, you know what I mean? You got your vest, you got your Kevlar, you know what I mean? You ready to get in this thing, man. You know what I mean? Instead of getting played in this freaking game, getting played, getting game over all the time. You ain't got no more quarters to put in there. You can't even play no more. You're getting played. You're being a pawn. You're being used by this so-called, you know what I mean? This call him the agent. So for Esau, man, he's like Agent Smith. He ought to be no business, man. He don't like the air you breathe. He don't like the ground you walk on. He don't like the bop you got in your walk. He don't like that you got spirit, soul, you cool, you smooth.
Right.
Even when you down, you still can't lose. He hates you, man. You know, and don't listen. Give him a reason to hate you more.
Right.
Be more in accordance with the natural law. That's the laws of, you know, your Father, your eternal Father in heaven, right? This Constitution for my nation, man. The good news, the gospel is you are the true Jews, man. Blacks, Hispanics, Native Americans. Can't say it enough. You should run around a block, the screaming, happy, hands in the air, like Forrest Gump about to find some freaking chocolate, right? Or some shrimp, but you know, shrimp,
yeah.
Right? What you got, brother?
Would you like me to read that book, Revelation chapter 1, verse 14?
Let's do that.
This is the book of Revelation chapter 1, verse 14. His head and his hairs were white like wool, as white as snow, and his eyes were as a flame of fire.
Right? So the most high is a black man.
That's right.
Right? His son, as we just saw, is a black man. He looks just like his daddy. His hair is white as wool. Have you ever seen, you know, I know it's hard to make it past 25, but have you seen a black man in the 60s and the 70s? He's got his hair thick, wool. You know what I mean? His mane, like a lion's mane.
Right.
You know what I mean? That's a black man. I don't describe no other people on this planet. You understand? Now let's keep going.
I don't want. This is the book of Revelation, chapter 1, verse 15. And his feet like unto fine brass, as if they burned in a furnace.
His feet is like fine brass. Who got a penny? Who got a fine brass? Right? Where we could display to the curious onlookers, those who never heard this before. It's your first time walking through those doors. You know what? I want to know the description of my Lord, my Father, my King, the Holy of Holies, whom river flows through his belly. What does he look like? Well, you're in luck, because we have right here the Bible, right? The book. Okay, this is a bronze. It's like a bronze-like color.
Right.
Let me zoom in over here, man. You know what I mean? That's a bronze-like color, my people. Now, not only is Christ, Yahushua, is bronze, but he black, like it burnt in the furnace.
Right.
Right? Let's read that one more again.
This is the book of Revelation, chapter 1, verse 15. And his feet like unto fine brass, as if they burned in a furnace, and his voice as the sound of many waters.
His voice is like many waters. That just means he's a black man.
Right.
Right? Who ever been to a hood, any hood, and anywhere? Right? Anywhere. Anybody? All of us. You know, right? Now, when you're in the hood, everybody's loud, man. You think they're rambunctious, the devil say. Oh, they're like gangsters. They're so loud and outlandish and rambunctious that make so much noise. But no, that's just how we talk. Right? You be like, hey man, you see the Braves game? Yo, he got on Eagles. Yo! Right. What? Really? Huh, son? That's how we talk. We're loud, man. We're good people. Like Nas said on one of his songs, man. He's a gangster, and what he said in his song, man, back in New York, he see a brother, he hug him and pick him up the floor, man. That's expression. You know how to express yourself, right, in positive ways, right. But now they acting like gay, right? They got tattoos all over their face, trying to be like Mace and all this. You know, trying to be like white gangsters. You try to be like Murder Inc. You know they some cold bastards. We just call yourself Murder Incorporated, right? And we try to be like them. We try to be like Scarface. For those who scarred our lives, we want to be like them, right? But let's right now, that's over. Later for that, as my other one said. You know what I mean? Because the truth is that Christ is a black man.
That's right.
And I think the world needs to hear it one more time. The description of Christ.
This is the book of Revelation, chapter 1, verse 14. His head and his hairs were white like wool, as white as snow, and his eyes were as a flame of fire.
Well, hold up. He had blue eyes like sheets of mochi.
His eyes were as a flame of fire.
His eyes were like a flame of fire. I mean, he a serious man. He ready to throw down at any time. Right? He had no blue eyes. He had no soft demeanor. He ain't had no like a toga like you see in these Roman pictures. had his hand open like he ready to assault you, like did you something, right? Our king is not spearman.
Right.
He's gangster.
Right.
He got red eyes, white hair, black skin.
Yeah.
Right? You know, brown skin, you burnt in the throat. You know what I mean? And I love my Christ, man. I love my king. I rep for him. You know what I mean? and I want you to know what that feels like. To know the experience of waking up in the day. Your first thoughts, your first blink. You wake up, you worship a black God. You're grateful.
That's right.
You're thankful. It's a cold day, but my heart is warm because I have the truth in my heart.
Right.
I know who I am.
Right.
And I pray the day comes that you learn of who you are as well.
Right.
You enter in your own spirit. The things you do are yours. You make it yours because there's a Father Spirit within it. The things you do is just wonderful, man. Everybody want to be like you. Everybody want to talk like you. Why is a man who has $1 trillion want to start dancing like you?
Right.
What? His son, you know what I mean? He named his son X. Like Charlie who? Malcolm X.
Right.
Right? You wish he could be black, but he can't. He can't. So appreciate yourself, my sisters. Appreciate your what you got, man. You know what I mean? Don't try to be like them. Don't give it up. You know what I mean? Don't try to change your ways. Don't try to dress like them. Keep your modesty. That's where your strength comes up, my sister. And my brother, you stay strong, man. You do the right thing, man. You don't be effeminate. You know, you don't try to do what they do. You know what I mean? Man, let's keep going. Baba Shah.
Khan, verse 14. Oh, Salaki.
Let's go to 16.
16. Khan. This is the book of Revelation, chapter 1, verse 16. And he had in his right hand 7 stars, and out of his mouth went a sharp 2-edged sword, and his countenance was as the sun shineth in his strength.
Ooh, that man was shining.
Right.
It was brilliant.
Right.
That's another way to put it. She brilliant. Luster. Sheen. Just like what they call it, you put in your hair, man. It's sheen, man. Right?
Okay.
And he do it for you. You know, he's just the 2-edged, his tongue like a 2-edged sword. He cut demons, man. He wasn't saying nothing soft. He say things that'll cut you. Right? He knows how to speak. He tells the truth. If you're some woman, you know, some whore, she got 5 wives, he's gonna tell you the truth.
Right.
You're gonna say, "Oh, I have no husband." Yes, you do. You got 5 husbands.
Right.
He gonna cut you so that you can stop. It's not right to do that. If it was right, he would have said, "Okay, you do your thing. I'll be number 6." Right? That's what the world is. Everybody get down, right? They want to go pass shorty around. They want to do, you know, what people do in the world. But if Christ did that, we would have been known. He ain't never condoned any soft or effeminate behavior, alternative lifestyles. He never condoned any of it. He spoke with a sharp tongue, and he'll cut you. Right? For people trying to make him, you know, try to take advantage of him, it say render unto Caesar. Because there's money that Caesar got to get. You got to pay the tax man. And he cut you, right? You know what I mean? And he's still shining. He's brilliant, right? They're not, they don't want you to know the truth of your heritage, right? Your heritage is that you come from a strong line of masculine, brave men. And we protect our women, okay? Our women who are strong, fierce in their modesty.
Right.
You know, we have no shame because they walk in ways that are beyond shame and are shameless. You know what I mean? So in this regard, you render them blameless.
Come.
You understand? It's this. Where we at here?
So like that was verse 16 in the book of Revelation.
16. Let's go to. All right. Who got that verse, man? We fight for our lives. We fight for our laws. It's somewhere in Maccabees, right? Because people need to know that for us to succeed in this world, this hell that Esau has created, you know what I mean? That's put us in, that's forced us to manage his hell, his system. For us to survive it, we need to fight for our laws, man. We need to live by the code, higher than ourselves, higher than me. We live by a code. We live by standards and measures, right? It's everything is no surprises, man. Everything's expected.
Right.
That's how you weigh, let's say 44 grams of grain into a cartridge that explode at 1,500, miles per hour velocity. You measure the cartridge, the grain, the tip. Is it a hollow tip? Is it a hollow point? Is it a shotgun blast? There's many different ways how they feel, right? We're speaking of weapons and munitions, right? You have to weigh. If you don't do it the right way, it's very dangerous. So everything that's going on is controlled. So have faith in the Lord. You know what I mean? Hang in there, man. Stick with him. Okay, but he's your guy. He's here. Okay, but you gotta, it's like the prophecy says, you have to take 2 steps forward, and he'll take, you know what I mean? He'll help you out. Okay, let's get there.
God. The book of First Maccabees, chapter 3, verse 21.
I'll get there with you, man. Oh, man. Three and 21. Okay, let's rock and roll, brother.
God. But we fight for our lives and our laws.
Man, but do you know why you must fight? You know why we must endure? Let's read one verse ahead.
First Maccabees, chapter 3, verse 20. They come against us in much pride and iniquity to destroy us and our wives and children and to spoil us.
And to spoil us. To be spoiled is an unspeakable thing that I won't mention here. You don't want to be spoiled. You don't want to drink anything that's spoiled, like milk. You don't eat spoiled chicken. You don't want to be a spoiled freaking brat like Esau. You don't want none of it. And that's why we fight for our laws. That's why we must endure, because they come up against us, man, with pride, chest puffed up, feeling arrogant, looking down at you like eagles, and they looking down at you like Carl. You ready to call any moment? I wouldn't be surprised if they call him the Carl Cajun, right? Like an eagle. He just, what up, nigga? What set you from? Oh, UPK, nigga. Right? You ready to call at you any moment, man. You ready to claw at you too, like he's a demon. He's an animal. That's right. You know what I mean? But we fight for our laws. You know why we fight for our laws? One more time.
God. First Maccabees chapter 3, verse 21.
20.
Verse 20. Watch it. They come against us in much pride and iniquity to destroy us.
That's why we fight for our laws. That's why we maintain this order. That's why we maintain this truth that the Lord has given to us. We must fight for our lives. We must fight for our laws, because Esau, he ain't stopping. There's no pause. This ain't no video game. You go on a bathroom break. He's just waiting for you to pick up your armor, pick up the control, and just get back into the action to press the pause button. No, he waiting for you in the bushes, ready to do something dirty and disgusting to you. That's why you must prepare yourself first in the mind, in your spirit. Okay, you be strong for whatever he throws at you, because he's been throwing stuff at you for the past 4, 5, 600 years.
Right.
You understand? If you don't know why you must defend yourself, you think that we're post-racial, you think there's no crime going on, you think that we're in a happy-go-lucky Mr. Rogers world, you know why you must fight and hold your sword and keep it sharp. Do you want to know why? Read verse 20 one more again.
Come. They come against us in much pride and iniquity to destroy us.
Wait, they come to hug us?
They come against us in much pride and iniquity to destroy us.
They come to give us what? Trick or treat? They
destroy us.
No, we're all love. God is all love, right? They do what, brother? They come to D what? D what?
They come against us in much pride and iniquity to destroy us.
To destroy us. It's not all love. It's not about trick or treat. You choose your option. You could vote for being free or you could vote for being a prisoner. No, it don't matter what you vote for. You still come in with much pride and iniquity to destroy us. And even if you're that famous Dr. Clarence in New Jersey who was a professor in Yale, Stanford, he got pulled over in his own yard of his mansion because they with great pride and iniquity, they come to destroy us. And the mansions that you built, they come to steal the houses that you've built for your children. They come to steal the B, M, and the W logo of your damn car.
Right.
Because he hates you.
Right.
You understand? He always will. You got some question, brother?
You want to add to destroy us and our wives and children.
Right. You going ahead of me. I'm about to say they got to destroy us. But that's good though. Hold that. So what brother said is they're gonna destroy us and what else?
Our wives and children.
They come to take your wives. They come to take your beautiful children who got all straight A's in school. They want to abduct her and bring her to Epstein Island. I bet you that's what they want to do. You understand? If they could. But you're going to stand your ground. The gates do not languish at the UPK. The gates stand. And our men are here behind the gates, ushering in. We you know what I mean? It's like a filter. We're filtering out all the dead ends, all the weeds. You know what I mean? We're keeping it clean in here just by saving, right? This culture that the Lord has given us to preserve it. So that's why we fight for our lives. We fight for our laws, our constitution of a black man named Christ, who had dark skin, who had skin of bronze, as it burnt in the fire.
That's right.
That means that man was black. He had hair white as wool. And have a few drinks, man. You got a little bit more than Sprite, man. A little bit more in there. Put something that make you put chest on your head, make you a man, make you cough a little bit like that. You know what I mean? That's like, you got a drink in your hand, right? But Christ is a black man, from the tribe of Judah. Right. And what we learned here by Judah Maccabees is we fight for our laws, man. Not because the Sabbath day you let our enemy take us over. No, just because the Sabbath day your child is not gonna eat. You gotta put something in the microwave. Nah, don't let Esau do that to you. These fake camps. You understand? And the reason that we fight is because they come against us with great pride and iniquity. They come to destroy us, our wives, our children, our homes. They want your BMW. They want your if you got a Benz, they want you to burn that Benz and get back into a Toyota Tercel from 1980s. They want you down. They don't have any type of confidence or self-assurance in themselves. They don't got that. They want what you got. Even as you're poor, you make the best songs. You know, you see billionaires driving down the street with the window down, blasting 50 Cent. Right. Trying to be like you. And we trying to be like them. Ain't that sad? That's why I'm glad for this truth. Brought to you by Commanding General Yohana. You know, we worship Christ. Right. And we do it in the best possible way. And that's why everybody wants to shut us down. But the truth can't be shut down. Right. We see it everywhere now. Everyone is saying what we said 10 years ago. Right. But they don't give us credit. But, you know what I mean? The time will come where our people will be free. You know what I mean? And the world will know. What you got, brother?
Salaki Adawan.
Please.
You mentioned Judah morning. Could I bring out that precept, Adawan?
Let me get there with you, man. You got it fast. Let me get there with you. What you got?
Jeremiah chapter 14, verse 2.
14 and 2. All right, bring it out, brother.
Come on. This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 14, verse 2. Judah mourneth, and the gates thereof languish. They are black unto the ground.
Hold up. You mean they wear black and have like little curls in their hair?
Black unto the ground.
They are actually black men, Hispanic, and Native American men and women, okay, in the nation of Israel. And they're not white people who wear dark clothing in 110-degree weather, wearing black boots, your toes sweating like cheese in that damn boot. You know what I mean? It's 95 degrees. You got a big ass jacket, right? Call them Hasidims, but I don't believe them and crap, right? And their women shave their hair and put like, I don't know, some kind of rat skin on their hair, I don't know, some nasty stuff. Right. But we don't do that, man. We black, you know, but our gates are languish. Now, what is a gate? Who would define what a gate is? What you got, bro?
So like I don't want in this context is be like your protection or your guard.
Yes, it's your protection. You have gates to protect you from the wolves at your house. You have a gate, or in this case, a door that protects your house from outside elements or you know, bastards who want to sneak up in there and destroy you with great pride and iniquity. That's what we have gates for. But our gates are languish, man. We are black unto the ground, man. We are down. Or as I keep finding this word. I'm learning German, man. I'm switching my style. A word for down is niger or nigger, or sometimes einiger. But the down is like nigger, black. So not only so we are down, man, but we're not out. We proud to be black. You know what I mean? But our gates will stand. Our gates will rise once again. And you see it, right? Every school, you see an ISUPK logo. You see that shield, the Magun Dawa Da. That means the gate is standing. That gate is tall. That gate is vibrant. It's brilliant, right? That gate, yes, it's strong because of you. You know what I mean? Who practice, who practice what we preach. You know what I mean? Who walk. We walk the walk. We fight for these laws. Our gates will stand tall. You know what I mean? It's a lock here. Matter of fact, let's go to 3. Bob Kushan.
Come. This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 14, verse 3. And their nobles have sent their little ones to the waters. They came to the pits and found no water. They returned with their vessels empty. They were ashamed and confounded and covered their heads.
Listen, man. Let's get that verse. I have seen princes on foot and servants on horses, right? Because our nobles are falling, man. We out here trying to fetch a bottle of water in the well. Well, we ain't got no bucket, man. We out here, we messed up. We got a pot and, well, we can't even use the bathroom. I'm just put it that way. You don't got a window, man. Because of your landlord, he painted the window shut. Right. He hired people who can't do the job. You don't even got a window. You know what I mean? So lock you. But you know, we're resourceful people, man. We make use with nothing, right? And like it was said before, Cruzar La Linea, when they cross that line, man, they gonna find out something that it really wasn't meant to find out, man.
That's right.
You know, they're gonna learn how a brain can exit the skull in less than 30 seconds. And I ain't crying for them. We don't feel bad for those who make us feel bad. Those who abuse us and use us, you know, we could throw them away, man. No dirt on my shoulder. You know what I mean? We got that verse.
God. The book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 10, verse 7. I have seen servants upon horses and princes walking as servants upon the earth.
Man, I've seen poor wretches get in a music studio and do a little strange for some change.
Right.
Man. They call it a casting couch. They call it a Diddy-fi moment. Or whatever they call it. Right? I don't know. I gotta check them freaking lingo, man. You know what I mean? They acting like servants, man. Acting like straight up. Hey, brother. Mosaw. We get Mosaw, bro. All right. Yeah, man. That's what they doing. You know. And okay. All right. Let them know we got somebody at the door. Go. Okay, sure. Sister Wade. You know what I mean? One moment, sister. All right. Yeah, man. Because our people are languish, man. Our gates are languish. Because we got people who will sell their souls just for some money. There's people who put it in a contract. You know, Jay-Z and Beyonce, so-called king and queen of hip-hop and soul and BS like that. It was written in their contract, their updated contract. They're not allowed to say God. You're not allowed to preach. You're not allowed to say anything positive about spirituality. But you're all able and you're encouraged and paid extra to bring your people down. Talk about drugs. They don't want no lyrical performance. They don't want you to speak that job, that Hebrew, that what is Negro spirituals. They don't want none of that, man. They want you cold. They want you dog eat dog. It's all about, you know what I mean, you know, taking advantage of a brother. If you see a man down, kick him down. You know what I mean? Take his woman. Spit some game that's going to destroy that brother's life. You know, so that's what it is. That's what it's about. You get your money. You know, it's all about it. Teach you not to have sentiment. You know, he tell you don't be an emotional, beat ass nigga, N-word.
Right.
They say, man, be tough, man. Go ahead and jam the knife in that man's back. He worked hard to you know, build his life, but it don't matter, man. What they want to do is take everything you got. You know what I mean? What you got in that shoebox, man, they don't care. They want their money. You know what I mean? But not over here.
Right.
Behind this line, you find warriors.
Right.
You know what I mean? Is that a pizza she brought? What she got in there? Oh, I was hoping she has a pizza, man.
Nah, it's for my show.
Oh, man. Good night. You know what I mean? But that's what it is, my people. That's what it's about. You know what I mean? But we have joy here, man. We got brotherhood.
Right.
We got sisterhood. Right? People who love each other, man. Who make efforts to change their lives so that could be teachers.
Right.
People who make efforts to be excellent students.
Right.
Right? Say, hey, man, I want to do something with my life, man. I want to take it to the next level, man. I'm going to get my name. Speaking of which, you want to give the brother the excellent trooper who just got his name, Trooper Naquam.
Right.
You know what I mean? Which means what? The vengeance of the Lord
Vengeance of God, I want.
That's a bad mother. Hey, watch your mouth.
Right.
That's a bad brother right there. You know what I mean? These are the men I face the East with. I can't wish my man get his name.
That's right.
You know what I mean? You gonna get his name. You know what I mean? These are the men I face and pray towards the East with.
Right.
That's right.
These are the men I face, I fight the beast with. Right? Put it that way. Because the beast wants, he wants your head. The beast wants your head. And we about to tell him, nah, man, you about to eat bread instead. Go kick rocks. And now I'm gonna say some stuff. I can't say what that other stuff I want to say, but he gonna block me out. But you know, but that's love for my brothers, man. You know what I mean? And that's the Water 2 Commanding General Yohana.
Right.
Raising these wonderful, this school, this institution.
That's right.
That we have. You know what I mean? And that we have an honor to be a part of. Right. And put your brick in, man. You know what I mean? And watch this building grow. This movement. Move your mind, man. Right. You know, what these devils out here want to have you regress into a 14-year-old boy. They want you to act like you little punk. Put your pants down, show your underwear, and walk around in tight pants. You don't be walking around with tight pants, but your underwear still showing like a boy. Have you walking one leg limp like you just got shot, but you're a boy. Want to act like a punk, but not over here, man. You don't have you like high and drunk and a stupor, saying stupid stuff. They don't even want you to speak. They want you to mumble. You know what I'm saying? What mumble rap? Right. That's what they want you to do. They want to stumble around. I seen this dude in Brooklyn. I think it was Design. I don't know what his name was, man. He shot somebody at the Barclay Theater. He couldn't even walk right. He looked like his feet was mumbling. He couldn't aim. He was aiming the gun like he was so high, he don't even remember what happened. I don't know, for those who remember that story, right? That's the condition your enemy wants you in. He wants you in a position with your hands behind your back. Or you sit it on a seat with your wrists bent, wrists hurting. You sit in your hands like a monkey on your way to the big house. You gotta be a little boy to step foot in the big house. That's what he want. Right? But not over here. We have strong, mighty men. That's right.
That's right.
You know what I mean? They brought black back. You know what I mean? You ever seen a black party? What? They bringing black back.
That's right.
You know what I mean? They letting people know brotherhood exists in this world.
Right.
Sisterhood exists in this world. It's things that we have that's worth fighting for. Right. That's worth losing your life for. You know, your treasure. That's worth losing your job for. That's worth quitting your job for.
That's right.
Because in here you don't lose, man. You only win. Because life is all about war and nothing else. Once you learn about that, you're going to be a warrior. You know, and this war is yours for the taking. Not with violence, not even with disrespect. Open the door for a devil. Have a good day, devil. You know, bye, nigga. Right? I mean, we gonna do it with nonchalantness, being cool, and all right. You know, because the Lord fights our fight. You don't gotta be, you know, using your might. You don't gotta let your oil burn. Right? Believe me, when it's yours, it's your turn. Right? Because the revolution coming and your oppressor's gonna burn. All right, where we at here? Salakia. Man, visit that one more time. I think Ecclesiastes, right?
Oh, God. The book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 10, verse 7. I have seen servants upon horses, and princes walking as servants upon the earth.
Listen, that devil, Leo Cohen, said, I don't want my children listening to that crap, you know, but he wants your children to listen to it, right? He say, hey, man, I gotta make my money, right? It's like a disgusting drug dealer or a pimp. He's gonna sell your daughters on the strip, but his daughter's going to Ivy League school. You know what I mean? His children are listening to, you know, the finest, most classical music for the Jews, the Jewish people. They're gonna listen to Beethoven and Bach, Mozart. They're gonna listen to the best of the '80s, man, or whatever what have you, with Domo Arigato, Mr. Roboto.
Right.
He's gonna have his daughters dancing and dressing and modest, shameful apparel.
Right.
You're gonna have, you know, their women's hairs are always covered because they always wear a wig, right? Now that's what they do. You know, they shave the woman's hair and then they wear a wig because it's always covered. You know what I mean? That's how they do, you know, translate the Bible. And we, you know, we want to say, hey man, like there goes Kendrick Lamar. We said we rolled up weed in the book of Exodus, right? That's how we want to be smart, right? But we're being dumb, man. You got something, brother?
Comic Con.
What you got?
Precept.
What you got?
Your mics. The enemy. The book of Matthew, chapter 10, verse 16.
I'm gonna get there with you, man.
Comic Con.
Man, it's fast. Yeah. 10, 15, right?
16.
16. Hey, rock and roll, brother.
Comic Con. The book of Matthew, chapter 10, verse 16. Behold, I send you forth as sheep in the midst of wolves. Be ye therefore wise as serpents and harmless as doves.
I like it, right? So another way to put it, don't put too much salt in your food, man. They can't handle it. You must speak with proper season. You must, you know, get so much that they can digest. They can take this truth in, take your word in, and be able to eat and come back and eat some more, and you just keep feeding them. You don't give them the whole freaking bucket of food. You give them a little plate, or you give a little baby some milk. You're not ready for nothing solid yet. You're not ready for them heavy meat, some dark scriptures, and some dark sayings. They're not ready for it yet.
Right.
So you know who you're talking to. You give them a little season. You give them a little apple. Let them eat it. Get the tongue softened up and something sweet in their mouth. And then you put a little bit of rice, a little mashed potatoes in there. So you leave something soft. And once you get strong, you start building your spiritual belly. You give them some meat.
Right.
And he gonna tear it up, man. Like, damn, that boy's a lion. Give him some more meat. Feed that man. Give him more precepts, some dark sayings, and you're able to use it, and you'll see things clearer. You're not gonna see things in a negative light or be depressed by these dark sayings, by this truth, but you're gonna be impressed by it and make a good impression. Yeah. What you got?
Comic Con. The precept.
Oh man, keep it going. Let me get there with you. What you got, bro?
Comic Con. The book of Colossians, chapter 4, verse 6.
Rock and roll, brother.
Let your speech be always with grace, seasoned with salt, that ye may know how ye answer, Salakia, that ye may know how ye ought to answer every man.
There's no such thing as a bad question, but it could be a way of answering that question that could lead someone who's hungry, they can lead them astray. So sometimes you don't want to put that seed in that harsh ground. You want to put this good seed, this good truth in a malleable ground that's been tilled, that is ready for this truth that you're putting in that ground. And you got to put that water around it. You got to, you know what I mean? You got to be a farmer. You also got to be a fisher of men.
Right.
And you must put that hook with the right hook, the right bait, the right season. Not every fish is the same. You got a trout, you got this, whatever. You know what I'm saying? But being as fishers or as prophets here in the school, priests and prophets, we're going to say the right thing to attract our people. And those who seek to stop us, we're gonna give them bad season, man. We're gonna put pepper in their mouth. We're gonna make them run away. You know, we will put sand in their boots. You know what I mean? But we're cooking here. We're cooking. We also have pilots. We have pilots, people who fly. We got people who cook. All the times, hey man, I'm about to land right here. We got pilots, man. And we cooking too, right? But you gotta cook with the right season, man. Make their mouth water, right? Make it stay that truth is juicy fruit. For all my juicy juice, right? Because what you got, you know what I mean? The world needs what you got, man. But don't let them use you.
Right.
Don't let them abuse you.
Right.
Right? Because listen, man, you're valuable.
Right.
You're like the MVP, the most valuable player in this game.
That's right.
Don't let them tell you nothing else, man. This game is yours.
That's right.
It was created for our sake. Okay, because we are the Hebrews. What you got, brother?
With a precept be Deuteronomy chapter 7, verse 6.
Let's get that, man. Let's get that.
Okay.
You can read it when you got it, brother.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 7, verse 6. For thou art an holy people unto the Lord thy God. The Lord thy God hath chosen thee to be a special people unto himself above all people that are upon the face of the earth.
Listen. Give him a hand. That's an awesome scripture to enlighten our people, right now. There's people tuning in just right now, depressed, feeling oppressed. You got a boss that's just a mess. You out of it, man. You're out of tune, right? You need to get back to home. You need to find your center, right? And this message is for you. You are above everybody, man. You are the bee's knees, man. You're what everybody needs.
Right.
You don't want to. You know what I mean. You want to know what we're talking about? Let's read that one more time.
Come on. This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 7, verse 6. For thou art an holy people unto the Lord thy God. The Lord thy God hath chosen thee to be a special people unto himself above all people that are upon the face of the earth.
The Lord has chosen thee to be a special people. He has made you his portion. Okay, I don't mean you can't be his portion and be, everybody. God likes everybody's chosen. It's only his portion. It's only his people are chosen. So it ain't everybody is chosen. Everybody is his portion. It don't make no sense, right? And you should be proud. You should be happy knowing the gospel, the good news, right? Is that you are set for greatness.
That's right.
You are on a path for salvation. No longer will you pay your bills with the face of a man of another nation. You got to pay your bills with the guy who raped your grandmother. You got to look at that dollar. You look at Andrew Jackson on that $10 bill just to pay your freaking, your light bill. And you know what he did to those children? You know, he ripped out the newborn children out of the pregnant woman's bellies, slammed it with ferocity into the ground, into the rocks, the edges of the rocks, and with his military-grade boots, he stomped on them. And you always hear the cry, the cry of the baby crying, and you hear the squat, you hear the splash of the blood of the little child, and you look the look of his eye, you're looking down on that baby, you kill that nigger, kill that boy, grab another baby, do it again. That's who we want to remind you of. He's not your friend.
That's right.
He don't love you. You give him a chance, he'll do it again.
Right.
Let's read that one more time, bro.
Con, and Sluggy, sir, I may have another precept for you as well.
Hold that one, man. Give that to brother.
Con, sir. Matthew 5 and 13.
All right, give that to the brother. We're going to get that. And in the meanwhile, let's read that one more time. That's an excellent precept, brother.
Con, sir. That was the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 7, verse 6.
That's right.
That
was sweat. Because our people need to know the truth. Meanwhile, you let us know when you got it, right? Because our people are depressed. Our spirits are sour. We're down, man. It's cold, man. It's Atlanta. I'm like, people like, I never seen it this cold before. Man, the economy's so bad. Inflation is just out of control. What can I do? You look in that mirror, you wish that your eyes were blue, that your hair was brown, blonde. You hear that you was skinny. You want to take, some of us got some brains. You want to get a skinny butt like a presser. You want to get the BBL, but that's still not good, man.
Right.
We still want to get the blue eye contacts. You want to get your hair blonde. You know what I mean? You want to talk like them, like you're Michael Shapiro. Like you got a freaking vice grip in your neck, man. I mean, you got like a squeezing your voice. You want to sound like you're talking through your nose, right? You know what I mean? But we're gonna find out right now. The brother about to bring out that you should love yourself. That you should love who you are.
Right.
You should love the skin that you're in.
Right.
You should love. I'll say it a different way. That the rod shall not depart. What is the scepter shall not depart from Judah, and the rod shall not leave a man's side. You a man. Right. You should love that you was born a man. That you got. What workers? You got cojones, right? Man. You got a baseball bat, and you got 2 baseballs. You're a man, goddamn. I'm trying to chop it off. I'm trying to be civilized. I see over here. But you're a man. You should love your equipment, right? And you do work with your equipment. You know what I mean? You should love who you are. You should love what you are. And you should love the purpose the Lord has put in your heart. You know what I mean? To be fruitful, multiply. Love your Lord, man. Love your Lord. Love your Father. Love your women, your sisters. They're beautiful, dainty, humble, so sweet. Oh, man, we love our sisters, man. We don't want to be no Bati man. You want to be no Macisi, or as they say, in Spanish, Mama Guevo. You don't want to be none of that, man. Right. You want to be a man, God damn it.
That's right.
Honor your Guevos. God damn it. You know what know what I mean? So she got, sir, out of wine, please.
Just remember, that's your woman before you marry her. You'll marry a Lorena Bobby.
Oh, man. Woo, man. She took a man's tools away from a man.
Right.
He couldn't go plumbing no more. It's a bald-headed.
You might have been a little young back.
She took a man's junk from him, man.
Go on the highway, threw it on the highway. They had to go look for it.
Oh, man. And, you know, it's either my ass is looking for a figure magnifying glass and all that, but that's his problem. You know, that's the culture of your oppressor. He gonna lie to you and say you can have only one wife while he has 5 divorces. Right. He has like whole bunch of marriages that's been failed. Meanwhile, a successful marriage under the Lord is with you. You have 5 women for 30 years, man. What a life. What a dream. That you have a family in the truth. Right? And him, all he want to do is cut your junk loose. It's a lock. God damn. I gotta get off that subject, man. Bobby. Oh man. Salakia. But in our culture, that woman is gonna love you and all your tools, all your parts. Either you fat, you skinny, large, small, or what have you. We love our people, man. Right. We cherish and adore our women.
Right.
We don't let no freaky ass niggas up in here, man.
Right.
No Diddy five dudes, no Diddy wops or doo-wops and none of that crap.
Right.
You know what I mean? But, in all serious, what you got, brother?
That precept I want.
What you got?
Deuteronomy chapter 7, verse 6.
Right.
For thou art an holy people unto the Lord thy God. The Lord thy God hath chosen thee to be a special people unto himself above all people that are upon the face of the earth.
The Lord has chosen you,
right,
to be a special people above your captors, above your slave masters, above those who got all of the stores in your damn neighborhood, who raising up the prices, who raising up the gas, so it's hard for you to live. But the Lord, as we read before, has made you a prince. And the time's coming where you ain't going to be on that horse. You ain't going to be on your foot. You're going to be riding that horse. You're going to control the farm, control your clothing industries, control your economy, right? And control your schools. People can tell you, you can have a woman, or a man dressed up as a woman to teach your boy to be a man. Or a alternative lifestyle to teach your woman to be a sister, your little daughters to be a woman. It's an upside down world, man. You're gonna let a felon lead your country, teach you about justice when he got 55 or 35 or how many damn felonies he got. You're gonna let somebody who got 4, 5, 6 failed marriages teach you about having a good Christian home.
Right.
What kind of nonsense is that when the founding fathers didn't believe in Christ? You're going to say, oh, there's a Christian nation. How you mean they enslaved the people of Christ? That's what they really meant to say. That's what they meant by Christians, Christian nation. Right? What you got, brother?
Holding the trooper's precept.
Hey, if Trooper got it, he can read it. But if you got it, you can rock.
Come. The book of Matthew, chapter 5.
Let me get there with you, man.
Come.
Get there with you, man. You got some fast, man. You gotta leave. Matthew 5 and
verse 13.
Rock and roll.
The book of Matthew, chapter 5, verse 13. Ye are the salt of the earth. But if the salt hath lost his Savior, wherewith shall it be salted? It is thenceforth good for nothing, but to cast to lock in, but to be cast out and to be trodden underfoot of men.
Listen, your oppressor has stole. That's excellent precept, brother. The water for that. Your oppressor has stole your flavor.
Right.
He stole your saltiness. You know what I mean? Instead, he gave you pepper. That's the bad parts. That's the parts you want to spit out, cast aside, and trot it underfoot when he's done with you. Right? That's the nation and the state that we're in. But my people, just like that movie with Martin Lawrence and Angela Bassett, you too can find your mojo back, man.
Right.
Get your mojo back. Get your flavor back in your back in your salt. That you too can be the season that the world needs, man. Right? So what you got, brother?
Unwanted, if I may, and read the next verse, 14.
Please.
Come, book of Matthew, chapter 5, verse 14. Ye are the light of the world. A city that's set on a hill cannot be hid.
Let your light shine,
Right.
man. Don't be scared. You know what I mean? It's okay to be nervous. You fight that, but don't be scared. Don't allow it to enter your world. You fight fear. Let your light shine, man, because the world needs you. There's a lot of darkness in this world. We need the light to shine. we need our communities to pick up again. We need our economies to flourish again. We need Black Wall Street in every freaking state that there is.
Right.
And the only way there can be Black Wall Street is when our gates are strong.
Right.
And then languish not. And the only way you can have Black Wall Street is with the UPK, the world, you know what I mean, with the most high behind it, with it, within it. Because the only way it can succeed in this world or any world you know that exists is the most high power. His laws, his statutes, and his commandments, right? Spoken from his prophet. You call Jesus Christ. We know him in the Hebrew as Hamashiach, Yahushua. You know what I mean? The Messiah. That's our Savior, a black man from the tribe of Judah, whose skin is you know, brown skin as it burnt in a furnace.
That's right.
He shine. He let his light shine. He is brilliant, shining, illustrious. Right? That's what we represent. That's whom we serve. You know what I mean? And let me read that one more again, brother. That's a verse, man. You dropping it heavy tonight, man. Both of y'all.
Come.
All of y'all.
The book of Matthew, chapter 5, verse 13. Ye are the salt of the earth. But if salt hath lost his Savior, wherewith shall it be salted? It is thenceforth good for nothing, but to be cast out and to be trodden under foot of men. Right. Ye are the light of the world. A city that is set on a hill cannot be hid.
Can't hide the truth.
Right.
They ain't ready for the truth, but the truth is ready for you. And it's going to destroy you if you stand in the way of it. So you best be with it. Like that movie, I know, the state property, Beanie Siegel. You get down, you lay down. Right?
Right.
And the world loves the truth that we're laying down, whether they want to, like it, or understand it or not. We gonna lay down like asphalt, blacker than the blackest night. You know what I mean? A black man, you know what I mean, with white woolly hair, you know, set things right. Right. Damn right. You know what I mean? because the world needs it, man. We're in a position right now, man. Our people suffer. You know, we may not look like it. People are strong, man. They keeping the things under control. But you see them walking around the town, head down, no hopping they step. The spirits are down. They don't know where to get the next paycheck from, right? But like the brother just brought out in the preset, you are chosen people above all the people.
That's right.
And then we brought out another brother. You are the salt of the earth.
Right.
So you are above all people, and you are its flavor. But you gotta, get the laws back in you, man. Don't let those pastors tell you lies. Try to get in your money. 1,000 and another 1,000 is not enough. We're in a bad position. You know what I mean? Right. Let's get a verse here. Let's go to Proverbs 8 and 13. Let me get there with you. All right. Because when it comes to evil and evil deeds, wicked doers, you got to stand on what you stand on. We don't make compromises with evil. Because you give them an inch, they'll take a foot. You know what I mean? You give them a smile, they'll take your teeth. They'll take the gold out your tooth. You know what I mean? Don't give them nothing. You stand on these laws. You know what I mean? You obey what your Father has set out and set forth for you to achieve, and there's nothing out of your reach. There's nothing that you can't do, reach, or achieve. You know what I mean? We got that verse.
Come, God. The book of Proverbs, chapter 8, verse 13. The fear of the Lord is to hate evil, pride, and arrogancy, and the evil way, and the froward mouth. So like it, do I hate?
The Lord hates your oppressor. He hates Esau, the so-called Caucasian man.
Right.
Who seeks to destroy us with great pride and iniquity. Who they seek to destroy us, our women, our children, everything we own, everything we touch and love and hold dear to us. Right? Your oppressor is a damn devil. You understand? And you must hate your evil. Or evil that seeks to destroy you, hate them. The Lord hates them. It's not, he dislikes them or he's kind of out of favor with them or some nice way to describe a not nice thing. He it's not about being warm or lukewarm. Either you hot or you're cold in this situation. And the Lord he hates evil, and he hates those who wish to perpetrate evil on his chosen children, his portion, his salt, his season, his father's mouth. He'll spit it out. The hell is this? I asked for soul food, now devil food,
Right.
devil cake. Get this hell out. He spit it out. You know what I mean? Potato salad with raisins. Yuck. It's like you got Fido to cook it. Right?
Right.
Let's read that one more again.
Come, God. Proverbs chapter 8, verse 13. The fear of the Lord is to hate evil, pride, and arrogancy, and the evil way, and the froward mouth do I hate.
The froward mouth, the nasty tongue, These devils, they got no respect. They can't even speak a kind word. They're gonna, you know what they tell us? You're nothing. You're be nothing. You built nothing. You can't even eat. Golly. He's talking about himself.
Right.
I feel like he had a mirror right there. What Miller was talking to his damn self. Right? But not us, man. We don't speak with foreign tongues. You know, we don't compromise for these devils. You know what I mean? Because who hate us, who have so much pride and iniquity, destroying us. You know how much pride these devils have? We just passed Thanksgiving's Day. Right? They'll shoot you in the mouth and call it mouth day. That's right. That's the devil. That's your oppressor, the so-called white man. You know what I mean? He is the devil that the Bible speaks of. He's gonna kill right? He's gonna unalive 77 million of your own people and separate you in their death. And not to mourn them do they bring it up, but so you can celebrate meals, eat turkeys, and put cranberry sauce around it to celebrate and commemorate the blood of the fallen, the shedding blood of the innocent. That's whose face is on your dollar. You know what I mean? What you got, brother?
Have a precept like one.
Let me get there with you. What you got?
The book of Proverbs, chapter 16, verse 18.
Rock and roll.
Come. Pride goeth before destruction, and a haughty spirit before a fall.
Brother, if you can, trooper, look up the word haughty for us. And if you got multiple threads open on your Chrome bar, look up froward as well. All right, because we multitaskers in here.
Right.
Not only do we love our people, we hate those who seek to destroy our people. We can multitask. Okay. You know what I mean? We got that up in here. What you got it? What you got?
The definition of haughty, other one. The definition of haughty means arrogantly superior and disdainful, proud, or vain. Another definition.
My goodness. That's good, brother. But like the brother said, that's Esau, right? He is arrogant. He is proud. Man, let's read that one more time, man. That's powerful, man.
The definition of haughty means arrogantly superior and disdainful, proud, or vain.
Vain, man. What's that song say? You're so vain, you probably think this song is about you. That's Esau, man. He's so damn vain. You know what I mean? He puts his monuments above the stars, man. He want to put a flag on the moon. Ain't nothing going on in the moon, right? Ain't no McDonald's on the moon. What you put a flag on there for? You know, he put his flag on a piece of damn dust and called himself God. You know what I mean? He's haughty. What you got, brother, man?
The definition of forward.
Please.
The definition of forward. Difficult to deal with. Contrary.
That's Esau. He's difficult, man. He's a problem child. Not just a child of a problem. Okay? That's Esau. He's difficult, man. Everything's got to be a damn difficult with this guy, man. You know what I mean?
Nah.
You gonna ask him, you want the hard way or the easy way? Don't even ask him. It's always the hard way. He gonna learn how to pay for 1,000 years. You know what I mean? We're gonna have, if I ever rise to earn a city or have money or have some kind of power, I'm gonna create a drum set called Esau, man.
Right.
I'm gonna beat on that mother. I'm gonna beat on him, man. And then I'm gonna have a punching bag set called Esau.
That's
I'm gonna F it up, man. I'm gonna get a 6-pack just on that pack. I'm gonna beat on him. But his face is red. It's gonna be a red back. Big red back. Salaki. I'm dreaming there, man. Dream with me for a bit.
God.
You know what I mean? Because right now, even in hell, we have the fortitude to dream and dream big. Okay, even in the midst of our enemies, we eating barbecue, homie. Past a great food palm. In the midst of our enemies, we crip walk in his nation. Like damn, right? I was watching some Native Americans dancing. Hey y'all. I'm like, man, we dancing in his kingdom.
That's right.
We got reservations in his nation, and we still have joy.
Right.
These people who drunk out of their mind, but for 1 hour could dance their heart out, man. And Esau still don't like that. He don't like that. So we're gonna give him a reason to hate us even more. Praising our Lord and confidently knowing he will draw his sword,
Right.
cut them down. They will hurt us no more. Right? But you gotta fight for your lives, man. You gotta fight for your laws. Because these bastards, they're just gonna keep coming at us, man. Every year. Next generation. Right? So, and I thank you, man, for my people, right, for taking that step, saying, you know, I've had enough. Not gonna let this animal abuse us anymore. You know, I'm gonna change my life. We got something, brother.
I have a precept on the mark.
Oh man, here we go. What we got?
The book of Proverbs, chapter 14,
14.
verse 26.
Rock and roll.
And the fear of the Lord is strong confidence, and his children shall have a place of refuge.
Now, people will say that's contrary, or that's, you know, making no. They don't have eyes to see,
Right.
right? To have strong confidence is to be fearful
That's right.
of fire, fearful of ice, of gravity, of which rocks can fall upon your head at a very fast and terrible speed. All the elements, the natures, the winds, the numbers, the letters are the Lord's will to create. Put them together and F you up. If that's what you want, you could be good. You pour you a cup, man. You sip it, drink it till you collapse. Or he could use his power to help you, man. Fix your problems, help you improve your life in your situations and achieve your dreams, outlast the stars, reach the mountains, whatever it is that he's desired, that he's put in your heart to do. You could do that, man. Everything exists for the Lord. I strong confidence.
Right.
That's digitally, that's physically, spiritually, emotionally, mentally, sexually, you know, when you and your rib, get fire to that woman and she'll love you, say master. You know what I mean? You can have joy and pleasure serving your Lord, man. Okay? It don't matter if you're in a computer. If there's a computer world like a matrix that exists, he's the architect. He's the one that's putting the chips together. If there's you and your VR, whatever, your meta VR world, the Lord controls that. He exists all there is and all that you wish you could be. You know what I mean? All there is, all there was, and all there is to be. The Lord is the Lord. And he gonna find you. Even in the darkest places, the crevices you think nobody knows about. But he knows. You understand? Let's read that one more time.
Come of God, the book of Proverbs, chapter 14, verse 26. In the fear of the Lord is strong confidence, and his children shall have a place of refuge.
His children shall have a place of refuge.
Right.
You will find peace.
Right.
But you have to go through war. That's what life is about. Okay, that's you're gonna make yourself a warrior. The Lord has chosen you for that. You're a people of the Lord. So these are things that are not impossible for you to take, to do, to achieve. These are not impossible for you to make. You understand? Just all in your hands, in your mind. Focus. You know what I mean? Find this truth. Find it and build it. Create, maintain it. All right? Let's get the next verse. The 27. Bokshar.
Khan. The book of Proverbs, chapter 14, verse 27. The fear of the Lord is a fountain of life, to depart from the snares of death.
Now, people who are, foolish in the world and whatnot, they hear the word fear and they lose their mind. But you go to the next verse, you find out a fountain of life. Okay, the Lord is a good power.
Right.
The spirit of the Lord is a good thing to have within you, to maintain that spirit, to observe, follow, and obey. Be grateful following and obeying the laws that he has set for you. So this fountain of life, you can find it.
Right.
There are people who will look their entire lives and never find it. Don't even believe it exists. But something within them wants to stop you from finding yours. Right? It's a crazy world, but it's going to make sense to you day by day and more and more and more. Right? And you're going to find yourself growing strong in this truth, following and obeying, commanding General Yohana, his prophet that the Lord has set forth, who's created this wonderful organization, a place to lay your head, station to lay your hat.
Right.
You know what I mean? And there's ain't really nothing wrong with that. You guys don't feel no shame. There's no, people want to shame you for doing the right thing, but at the same time want to shame you for revealing the Epstein list because there's people in there who could be hurt. See, they play games with you, but in the end, you're going to find out who's really true. And there's only one home of the truth. That's the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge.
That's right.
Understand? Let's get another verse right quick. Let's go to Genesis 2:24. Get there with you. Because right here, we're cleaving unto the foot of a wicked culture of people whose customs, it's in their culture to have 600 school shootings a year. I wouldn't be surprised if it's 700 in the next coming years. That's their culture. If you want to change your sexual identity 3 times a day, they allow you.
Right.
You're a teenager who wants to take hormones and cut off your genitalia, it's accepted. And not only that, it's encouraged. They celebrate doing nasty things to your body.
That's right.
But in our culture, we celebrate good things. What our Father wants for us. You understand? Who got that verse?
God. The book of Genesis, chapter 2, verse 24. Therefore shall a man leave his father and his mother, and shall cleave unto his wife, and they shall be one flesh.
Now, in this context, you know what I mean. You find you a mate. You know, you find you a lover that you know what I mean. That you can marry. You cleave on to that person. That they cleave on to you. You become one flesh.
Right.
It's not whoredom in Israel. Okay, we don't practice, wife swapping. We don't practice swinger cultures, all of which, right? All of which that's, promoted in this world, man. There's one guy, I think his name was Roger Stone, man. He was the fixer for President Nixon. He's got dude in prison. He got him messed up, stole stuff, lied, all that stuff. And he's the same guy who's running with Trump. Well, go figure. Now this guy Stone, allegedly, he said he likes to swing, him and his wife, go to parties, have lots of, I don't know if there's drugs involved, maybe some drinking, and they just swap each other. That's their personal business, but in our culture, that's an abomination. At the highest levels, they're doing all types of wickedness and debauchery. But in our world that the Lord has created for us, you leave your parents' house and you cling to your spouse, to your lover, husband and wife, as one flesh, which is very respected. It's holy in our culture. These are the things that we practice and hold dear to us. You understand? Now, for them, they'll laugh at us. They'll call us Bible dumpers or whatever the heck they want to do. And meanwhile, they're dumping at your booty, man on man, till it bloody. Doing that nasty, nasty stuff. You know what I mean? It's popular in the alternative lifestyle for one. I'll just say one gay guy to have like 700 partners, up to 300 to 600 partners in 1 year.
Good night.
It is popular and it's common, very common. You can look it up, put in your Google machines, or if you're old school, go to Yahoo. I don't want to. If you want to verify that story, hopefully there's no pictures in it. Yuck. But on average, a gay person has almost 6,000 sexual partners in 1 year. They have a frenzied energy. That's why you go to the bathroom in Washington, D.C., you knock on the door, on the stalls, and you do something very nasty. Even a congressman was caught doing it. You know what I mean? Knocking on somebody's door. That's their culture. You know what I mean? Let them do what they do. But as for us, me and you, and our crew, we shall serve the Lord. Right. Yahweh. That's his name. You know what I mean? No shame over here. They make fun of our garments. They make fun of we wear swords and weapons and shields and buckles, and we you know what I mean. People are offended by that. That's something they got to deal with. However, they may call us Power Rangers, but I'd rather be a Power Ranger than that dude. He just died recently. You know what I mean? You go to his concert, he's wearing assless chaps. He's got, just like you got a key for a door, you got a knob that goes in the door, the keyhole, you switch the knob, you turn it. He got a button that opens up the door, car door. He's got no, listen, they're just gay. His pants is ready for penetration. You got assless chaps. Not in my nation.
Right.
Not my people.
That's right.
We don't get down with no Batiman or no booty boys or no F boys. None of that crap. Boys,
right.
Boys with toys. Hell no. Nah. F that.
Right.
Matter of fact, don't F that. What? None of that in our school, because I'm black. You know what I mean? This is for my blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. Mi raza, mi barrio, my people. On my hey y'all, what up, man?
Right.
That's who we love. That's who we go to war for my compadres. Mi amor, right? My rain dance. I call it my rain dances. What up, my dude? Right? Right? Wind talkers. Right. No ish talkers over here. The wind talkers, man. You know what I mean? Who break out in the windbreakers. It's all good, man. We take all takers. Because the truth, listen, the truth is here. Love this truth. Cherish it. Appreciate it. My own time. Oh, man. And with that, you could have been anywhere in the world doing anything, but you chose to change your life. I'm your humble servant, priest, and officer. You know what I mean? Isaiah Allah. And we pass the class of the mighty, brave 8 member, the man of discipline, Mawasar. Give yourselves a hand.
ISUPK security announcements. We're at ISUPK, starting out at 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York. Room for a new brother and sister. When a new brother or sister comes into the school, they are off limits for 6 months. They have to be saluted only. They are here to show themselves to the world. If they need transportation, the teacher will arrange it. After 6 months, if a brother or sister has an interest in a particular person, he or she must get permission from the head to speak to a brother or sister. There is another 6 months in which the brother and sister will court each other. After this 6-month period, the brother and sister will get permission from the head to marry. Tithes is a commandment. Numbers 18 and 21, Malachi 3:8-10. Means tenth in the Hebrew, ma'ashra. 10% of every penny of any increase the Lord gives you, give to the treasury department or teacher. Priest fund, free will offering for priests, not mandatory. Whatsoever amount you would like. Upcoming holy convocations will be the Feast of Dedication, the Hanukkah. That'll be, this Sunday.
Right.
This Sunday. If you Black, Hispanic, Canadian, American Indian, and you in the Atlanta area, come to 3353 Glenwood Road. You know, enjoy these feast days, these high holy days with your own people. Forget all that Thanksgiving and Christmas and all that crap.
That's right.
Remind Akim and Aqua to check the bulletin board in the hallway. If anyone wants to be a trooper in the school, start wearing all black, boots, shirt, pants, headbands, and scarves. And with that, give one courtesy salute to the men of Israel. Men of Israel, Amatim, Amar Shabbat, Amar Rock, Yahweh. And we said translate from Hebrew to English is Lord bless you in the name of Christ. You have a top hands down. Give one courtesy salute to the sisters online. Men of Israel, Amar Shabbat, Amar Rock. And we said translate from Hebrew to English is Lord, watch over you in the name of Christ. Down on top, hands down, class dismissed.